All right, so today we have a 03-04 Cobra IRS removal. So first thing you're gonna do, jack it up, get your jack stands underneath, and then you gotta take your brakes off. So taking your brakes off, you're gonna actually have to undo your parking brake cable from your caliper. Take your 2 bolts, these are 15 mil. These are 12 for the caliper to the bracket. And once you get all that off, it'll make it easier. Because down here, you don't want to take this little bolt out. This spring is super annoying to put back in. There'll be a Jesus clip that holds the parking brake cable right there into that slot. The cable then hooks into here. All you gotta do is take yourself a pair of channel locks, grab at the backside here and right here, squeeze and compress the spring a little bit, then pull your cable up and out of its slot there, and then you should have your caliper loose like this. I'm gonna try and get it through without having to undo it at all. So after you do that, you take this bracket off from up here on the upper control arm. You're gonna have to expand it open. So you see, the caliper will fit through the axle and the upper control arm and the knuckle here. And I have it just sitting up right now. There's no tension on the brake hose here. You're gonna have to drop your exhaust out of the way. And then you're gonna have to go into your trunk, find the top nut for your shocks here, shock absorbers, and take those off. I'll show you in the trunk when I'm up there. All right, so once you've taken off your exhaust, you're gonna come up to the trunk. Once you remove the side, like inner trunk liners here, this is your shock absorber nut on the left side. Over here, the right side. Here's the one on the right side. You got to take both of those off. Once you get everything else undone, you got to undo your drive shaft, which is 4 12mm 12-point bolts. You just have to spin the drive shaft around to get all the bolts out of the drive shaft yoke to the flange of the pinion, and then just pop transmission and gear for holding it. But these things are tight, so good luck. Alright, so you have to remove the ABS sensor here. It reads off the tone ring. Here's your tone ring on the half shaft. And it gets bolted to right here. I don't know if you can see that well. Right there. It's just one bolt. It is a 13mm, or you can use that Torx bit. And then you have one on the other side. Here's the driver's side of the diff. Haven't removed it yet, but yeah, just get all that out of it. Alright, so you'll take the bolt from here, and there's a bolt here. It'll go in through that. That sits up in there. The front sits up in there. And then you'll do the same for the other side, and the entire rear end will be ready to drop out.